All right, well, this is what I did the first day of March. We had a race, a drone race, and that's me setting it up. I started in the morning and I put it all together, the computers and stuff, the PA system, the computers, and it takes about an hour or so to do all that. And then around 10 o'clock or so, people start showing up. We get pilots from all over, from Eugene all the way up to Washington, Vancouver area. They come driving in, they come in and set up. Everybody signs in when they come in. They all come by my table, say hi, give me my money, sign the waivers. You can see we get a lot of people through there. It's Princess J grabbing the flags and stuff, taking them out. Princess J is a real good guy. He's wearing that hoodie right there. He comes in and he builds the race course for us. There's Bob Lyman. He's signing in. It was a nice sunny day. We started out at around 55 degrees, and at some point you'll see it go all the way up to I think 69 was the high. There was people wearing short pants for a little while. Most of us are all either wearing a hoodie or a Pendleton. That's how we rest. We dress in Oregon with hoodies and Pendletons. That's our go-to attire. We ran all day. We didn't get racing till about 11 o'clock or so, maybe 11:30. We got a late start with a big turnout. It took a while to get everybody signed in and get the course built. But once we started racing, we ran from probably noon till, I want to say 7 o'clock or later. We were actually running the last heats in the dark, as you'll see coming up. It'll be a few minutes yet. There's Felix. That was when we took our picture. I made everybody come out around 11:30 or so before we got going and take a picture because everybody takes off after dark. Plus, it's so dark you can't get a good picture anyway, so we did it earlier in the day when everybody was there. There's Professor checking stuff out. Another shot of Felix. I'm working the table at this point. There's Zane. He came to race with us. That's Bike Guy for all you guys that are into drones. There's a good shot of Blandon. That's Metal, Dirt, and Skin. You can see it gets pretty crowded around the table. There's Subsonic Sam. We're racing now. That's why the big change around the table. Brad runs the table with me, and so does Danelle, his girlfriend or his significant other. They are my biggest helpers when it comes to running the computers and the timing devices. Because I do race, I can't be on the timer and race at the same time, so we flip back and forth. I'll sit there when he's racing, and then when I'm racing, he takes over my chair and just pulls up, or Danelle will pull up and just start running things. There she is. She's running it right now, and she's got the mic. She's on the PA announcing. The bearded guy there is Brad. We call him Blah. There's Rachel. There's Princess J. There's Jude. First time in a race for Jude. He did real well. He hung in with us all day long and he raced open class with all the experts. We run 3 classes of racing. We run open, which is just about anything you want to fly that's flyable, fast as you want to go. And then we have spec racing. Most of the older fellows run spec. We have special propellers, special RPM limits, and we have a certain weight minimum that we adhere to. And you can't see it, but behind me there's a scale on the table, and we do weigh every one of the drones and make sure. Brad's pretty good at that. There's Jude. There's Aaron. He's our cook for the day. He made us all hot dogs. Thank God he was there because we all didn't have nothing to eat. There goes Brad. He's going to the line to race. I got back on the table because Brad's racing. Oh, no one's there. Still a nice sunny day at 1 in the afternoon, 1:30ish. There's Aaron. There's Desuetude. Desuetude wore his jacket all day. He never took it off, but he's skinny. He ain't got any extra weight on him. There's Logan. There's a big shot of Blandon, Metal Dirt and Skin. He's getting ready to run a heat, watching everybody else go. Troy came by from Lebanon area RC, wanted to see how the big event was going. He got to watch some races go down. It was good to see Troy out. There's Dougie Doug. He's at his very first race ever. He had a good time. I don't know if Dougie ever made a lap or not, but he was there and he put his best out there. That's the thing. It takes a lot of courage to come out and do a race because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how good these guys are, and you lay it all out there and you give it your best. And the object is to have fun. I think we all did have a good time. I know I did. I worked my ass off, but it's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun hanging out with all these people. They all enjoy the same thing that I do, which is flying as fast as we can around the race course. You can't see the race course in the setup because it's behind the camera, so you won't see it. But it's kind of a Grand Prix style racing. We do corkscrews, we do lefts, we do rights, we do climbing turns. We had a dive gate out there that Princess J brought, and the dive gate claimed a lot of drones that yesterday. There's Desuetude and Brad going out to race. Dougie Doug and Jude talking it over, getting tips from Bike Guy. Bike Guy's been doing it longer than I have, which is, I want to say since 2018 I've been doing it, and Bike Guy's been doing it longer. It's pretty relaxed mostly. The intensity's on the race line and out on the course, but in the pits, it's pretty laid back. We do a lot of jibber jabbering and swapping of ideas, and we share our knowledge and our skills so that it's, anybody can get up to speed with everybody else as quickly as they want to learn it. We don't hold back information. We share our parts, we share our knowledge. I'm pretty sure Jude got his first racing frame from us yesterday. Brad made a bunch of frames and he was handing them out. I got 3 myself. Blandon got 1, and I think Jude got 1. Everybody's looking at the screen, seeing how they did. There's a TV set behind me that shows exactly what I'm doing, and they like to come by and watch and see where the timing is and who's doing what and who's winning and all that. Princess J ran the open class racing, so he comes by the table quite a bit, make sure that it's going the way that he wants it to go, so that his guys, the college kids, he has I want to say it's a robotics club from Oregon State, and we also had some guys there from Lynn Benton, LCC, I think it was. It was good to have the kids out there. They're fast. There's Princess J giving me a pointer, telling me what he wants me to do. How are we going to run his race? We do open and spec, and then there's also Street League, but Street League runs last, so it'll get dark almost before we get to Street League. There's Felix Klein, Aerial Adventures. Brad does announcing for me too. He's really good at it. He calls the races live as it's going down. There's bike guy getting ready to fly. He's flying. You can see it's getting colder now. The sun's gone behind a cloud, but it's up to 4 in the afternoon now. The races are the open class racing and the spec racing is just about over. We're into the finals on it. Everybody's looking at their clocks going, oh, we're going to be in the dark on Street League for sure. Landon's watching it all go down. I think I made the gold heat for the finals for spec. There's 4 guys that qualified for gold. I was the number 4 qualifier. B-Rad qualified for silver, and he raced his way up into the gold class by winning silver. Everybody checking to see how they did. There's Xanderfly. He waited all day to fly. Xanderfly got there early in the morning. He's one of the first guys there. And he hung out until, I think, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for his first flight, get into Street League. It's all he came to race. There he is. That's Xanderfly right there. And there's Professor. That's Xanderfly. He came in early and waited all day to race. God bless him. He hung out with us all day. Him and Professor Biohazard came down from the Beaverton, Milwaukee area. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. We're into Street League, getting ready to start Street League now. We ran 2 quick qualifiers for Street League. As luck would have it, I did qualify for the grade 8, and I got to run 2 heats of the grade 8. And then I was eliminated, but that's how it goes. I'm not fast. I'm consistent, but I'm not fast. I make laps. Not fast ones, but I do make laps. And there was I think we had 17 pilots overall show up, sign up, and race. Plus we had other people. We had a lot of spectators. Aaron was the spectator. He's also our chef. You can see the sun's going down at 6:30. We're pushing now. We're trying to get these heats in. We're hustling, trying to wrap things up. The TV set behind me is really glowing now. That's it. We're done. It's dark. It's over. We're handing out awards. That's me handing out the awards, and then now we're picking stuff up and going to bug out. I had a couple cars to tow out. I think Bike Guy and Xanderfly sank their cars in the mud, so luckily for them, I got a tractor and I pulled them out in the dark so they could get home. And once everything was done and over with, I went up to the house, and that was the last shot. And then around 1 o'clock in the morning, a kitty cat came out, or it's 3 o'clock in the morning, kitty cat came out. That's me Sunday morning picking up the last of it. Here's everybody. All 17 of us. This is when I told them, come out and take a picture. This is what we need to do. We got to have a picture for posterity here. Thanks for watching.